Hi Aquarius, this is your monthly May tarot reading. We'll have 5 separate spreads in this monthly reading. We'll have a spread on new love, a separate spread on love in an existing relationship or marriage. I'll then do the X spread after that. We'll talk about your work, your business, and your finances. And at the end, we'll get you an advice for the whole month of May. Please like, share, and subscribe to support this channel. This first spread is a new love in May. We have the Ace of Swords, clarified by the Chariot. We have the Devil, clarified by the Ace of Pentacles. We have the Queen of Swords. In the potential outcome, we have the World with the Ten of Cups and the Empress. And we also have the Nine of Cups on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with Capricorn, Cancer, Libra, Taurus, or pretty much any zodiac sign. This is one interesting reading, Aquarius, right? And I'm sure you've noticed the Devil, right? I believe you're the Queen of Swords. I think this is a safe assumption, right? The Devil is clarified by the Ace of Pentacles. The Devil is a Capricorn major arcana card. So if you're dealing with a Capricorn, it makes total sense. If you're not dealing with a Capricorn, then it's okay too. You know, the Devil does not have to necessarily be something negative, something toxic. None whatsoever, all right? The Devil could be you guys feeling this unnatural pull towards one another. The Devil could be a borderline obsession, yeah, but in a healthy way, I guess, right? The Devil could be something very, very tempting, right? And the Devil is clarified by the Ace of Pentacles, so it is a golden opportunity after all. Perhaps you've known each other for a while, and you know, it's been very tempting for them to reach out, or the other way around, but they couldn't or they didn't, but in May they finally will, right? And the Devil, for very, very few of you, for whatever reason, I just thought of this one thing. Perhaps both of you are into something very unique that not very many people are into, and I'm not going to go into details. Perhaps that's how the two of you are connecting. All right, but that's just for very few of you. But for me to think of it, perhaps it is my dirty mind kicking in, but for some of you, it could be the reason, right? We actually start off with the Ace of Swords, right? We have 2 aces on the table. With the Ace of Swords, you know, it's a very clear-cut energy. With the Ace of Swords, nobody is fooling or playing around. Nobody's beating around the bush. So when the two of you get together, or when the two of you get acquainted, it's going to become apparent to both of you that the two of you belong together. So yeah, with the Ace of Swords, the person coming your way, they're going to be very straightforward, very direct, very upfront. Okay, and the Chariot, clarifying, it could be a Cancer you're dealing with, but the Chariot is a card of victory and success. So they're coming in with a very powerful energy, with a very powerful message. The Chariot is a very powerful card. It's a card of triumph, victory, success. And the Ace of Swords, again, nobody is playing around with the Ace of Swords. So they're coming in with very serious intentions, right? And I think the rest is history. So the Ace of Pentacles clarifying the Devil, yeah. The Ace of Pentacles often comes through as a proposal. I don't know if they're gonna propose to you in May, but that's what it looks like at some point down the road. The Ace of Pentacles is a golden opportunity, all right? And with the Ace of Pentacles, also nobody is fooling around, right? This Ace always comes from somebody who is ready to settle down, ready to start a family, right? The Ace of Pentacles always talks about long term. Again, you're the Queen of Swords right there in the middle. We have the Nine of Cups on the bottom of the deck, all the way to your right. This is a card of a wish come true. It's also a card of personal satisfaction and fulfillment. Wink, wink. And I'm referencing that unique thing that both of you are into, or could be into. All right, but the Nine of Cups is also a card of some kind of a celebration. In some tarot decks, in the Nine of Cups, there's literally people standing around celebrating. In some other tarot decks, there is a table with, you know, beverages and food. Perhaps both of you are foodies. I don't know. Both of you like food, which is totally fine with me. Right? In the potential outcome, we have the World with the Ten of Cups and the Empress. The potential outcome is off the charts. I often refer to the World as the happy end card. This is when one chapter of your life comes to an end and a new happier chapter of your life is about to begin. The world could be a card of travel, someplace remote. You guys can relocate when the two of you move in together, or you can travel the world together. Right, the Ten of Cups right next to the deck is the happily ever after card. So you got the world, the happy end card, sitting right next to the Ten of Cups, the happily ever after card. If having children is still an option for you, the two of you could definitely have children together with the Ten of Cups. And speaking of children, the Empress right next to the deck, I think that's you, Aquarius, in the future. Okay, the Empress is a future wife or a future significant other figure or a future mother figure. Right, and besides that, the Empress is just an amazing card to have. Right, the Empress is loved, the Empress is cherished, the Empress is taken care of, the Empress is being put up on a pedestal, and besides that, this card is simply abundance in its purest form. So yeah, interesting reading, Aquarius. Even though we have the devil here, but the devil is in the details. Alright, I don't think you should be afraid of the devil card here. It looks good. Alright, and the person coming into your life definitely knows what he or she wants with the Ace of Swords and the Chariot. And as we saw in the potential outcome, it just looks amazing. Alright, really happy for you, Aquarius. Congratulations. Aquarius, if you are already married or if you're in a relationship, to spread this for you, we have the Queen of Wands clarified by the Wheel of Fortune. We have the Queen of Cups clarified by the Page of Cups. We have the Four of Wands clarified by the Star. And we also have the Eight of Wands on the bottom of the deck. So you could be dealing with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. We also have water, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. And we have you, the Star, right next to the deck. That's you. Right, so you got two queens. And it kind of feels like it's either some kind of a reunion or an invitation to go somewhere or to join something, some kind of a new beginning. Perhaps they're starting a book club or they're starting something else. I'm not sure how you are affiliated with those two. Either your friends or family members or neighbors, right? But this is something good, something positive, right? The Queen of Wands is clarified by the Wheel of Fortune. It is a card of travel or a card of some kind of a new beginning. Right, and the Eight of Wands on the bottom of the deck could also be a travel card or a card of communication. Alright, a lot of communication. Then the Queen of Cups is clarified by the Page of Cups. The Page of Cups could be an invitation coming from this Queen of Cups. For some of you, this Queen of Cups could be getting ready to give birth to a child, so it could be a baby shower. For some of you, it could be you getting together for an engagement party, or it could be a bachelorette party and you're all flying to Vegas or something like that, right? And the Four of Wands right next to the deck is clarified by the Star. The Four of Wands is a card of a family commitment. It's a very stable card. And the Star, clarifying it, is your major arcana card. So yeah, you've got a couple of people, or perhaps even more than a couple of people, and something is going on. Either, again, some kind of a new beginning, or a travel, or someone is getting ready to give birth. Or perhaps it could be a housewarming party or something like that, or a family reunion, or perhaps spring is finally here and all of you are gonna go somewhere to some kind of retreat or something like that. All right, cool. Let's see if anybody comes back from the past for you, Aquarius. In May, keep in mind it doesn't have to be the most recent ex. Also, keep in mind Mercury will be in retrograde for the first half of the month. This is when more exes than usual tend to resurface. We got the Eight of Wands, Strength, the Ace of Pentacles clarified by Temperance, and the Emperor on the bottom of the deck. What's interesting about this reading is that we have every single fire sign represented here by their respective major arcana cards, right? Strength could be a Leo, Temperance could be a Sagittarius, and the Emperor could be an Aries. But if we put all of these cards together, yeah, you definitely have somebody coming back to you, right? One of those zodiac signs, I think. Yeah, the Eight of Wands, the first card that came out, is a card of communication or card of travel, right? Then we have Strength, either a Leo you're dealing with, or Strength could be a card of passion, or it could be them having to have courage to reach out to you. And the Ace of Pentacles, that's what they're reaching out to you with. It is a golden opportunity. I think the Ace of Pentacles loves you this month. Right? The Temperance card, clarifying it could be a Sagittarius you're dealing with, but Temperance is a card of healing, burying the hatchet, getting back together. It's a card of patience, right? And the Emperor on the bottom of the deck could be an Aries you're dealing with, but perhaps with the Emperor, this is somebody who is stepping up, somebody who is finally in control of their own life. Perhaps they're now got their crap together, they got a job or they got a better job, you know, they cleaned up their act and things like that. And the Emperor often comes through as a future husband or a future significant other figure. It's going to be up to you, Aquarius, what you want to do with this, but it feels serious. It really does. Alright? Cool. Let's talk about your work, your business, and your finances, Aquarius, in May. We have Death, clarified by the Eight of Pentacles. We have the Hierophant. We have the Three of Cups, clarified by the Ace of Pentacles. And we have the Six of Wands on the bottom of the deck. Well, your work situation or your financial situation is never going to be the same, right? We have Death, the first card that came out. Could be a Scorpio you're dealing with, but Death is clarified by the Eight of Pentacles. The Eight of Pentacles is a card of work, business, and finances. So either you're going on vacation or you're retiring, right? Or someone you know, somebody you work with is retiring. Or perhaps you're starting a new job, or you're quitting your 9-to-5 and starting your own business. Some major change is coming your way. But I don't see it as being something negative, because you're celebrating. You feel like it's a victory, like it's a success. Perhaps the company you work for goes IPO, and you own company shares, and you become millionaire. I don't know. Right? The Hierophant in the middle could be, some of you could be, you know, quitting your job. So you could be a stay-home dad or stay-home mom, you know, something like that. The Hierophant could be a Taurus you're dealing with. If your significant other is a Taurus, perhaps they're going to, it could be their birthday in May, right? And perhaps you're taking vacation and going celebrate your person's birthday. Right. Speaking of celebration, the next card that came out is the Three of Cups, which is a card of a celebration. So you're either celebrating your person's birthday and you're going on vacation because of that, or you're celebrating retirement, you're celebrating your company's IPO, or it could be some other payday. Speaking of paydays, the Ace of Pentacles, clarifying the Three of Cups, yeah, that's it right there, money. Money coming your way. Okay, and that's why you're celebrating, that's why your financial situation is changing. Some of you, if you're quitting 9-to-5 and starting your own business, perhaps you found an investor or a bank approved a business loan, and that's why you're happy. Things are lining up for you, right? The Six of Wands on the bottom of the deck is a card of victory and success. This is you feeling good about what's going on. Right? So yeah, Aquarius, interesting readings you have so far. All right? Cool. Here's an advice or a word of wisdom for you, Aquarius, for the whole month of May. We have the Queen of Pentacles, clarified by the Knight of Swords. We have the Three of Cups, the Fool, clarified by the Sun, and we have the Seven of Cups on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with an Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, a fellow air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. We also have Aries and Leo on the table. So you will have a choice to make at some point in May, and it has something to do with this Queen of Pentacles. This is either them inviting you to join them on some kind of a trip, right? Or this is you choosing between this Queen of Pentacles and perhaps some other person to participate in something, okay? Or perhaps this Queen of Pentacles is somebody from your past, and they want to have a reunion of some sort, right? And you're going to be thinking to yourself, should I go or should I not go? Should I participate in this or not? Should I go with this Queen of Pentacles or someone else? So the answer is yes, go ahead. If you're choosing between two parties, two people, you know, go with the Queen of Pentacles. If you're thinking, should I get involved in this? Yeah, I think you should. Okay. Yeah, the Queen of Pentacles could be an Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. It could be that person's birthday, if this is a Taurus, right? The Knight of Swords, clarifying the Queen of Pentacles is the fastest knight out of all 4 knights, so perhaps travel is somehow a part of this equation. In the Seven of Cups on the bottom of the deck all the way to your right, this is you choosing. right? For some of you, you're choosing a present for this person, or you're choosing something, or you're choosing between this Queen of Pentacles and some other invitation, or you're just trying to decide should you go or not. The Three of Cups right next to the Queen of Pentacles is a card of a reunion or a celebration. And then at the end we have the Fool, clarified by the Sun. Yeah, happy, happy, happy. The Fool is a card of taking a leap of faith, just going for it. The Sun is the happiest card in the deck. So I think you're going to be happy by either joining in or choosing this Queen of Pentacles, or going somewhere with this Queen of Pentacles. Alright, so yeah, that's what I have for you, Aquarius, for this reading for this month. If this video resonates with you, please like it. Please also share and subscribe. And other than that, Aquarius, have an amazing month.